Alright guys, it is October 16th, first weigh-in of the month. I was going to do the video while on my walk, but it's getting kind of windy, so just to spare the dreaded audio over the wind, or with the wind, I'm going to go ahead and do it in the car. But first, let's roll the weigh-in. October 16th, first weigh-in since September. This will not be a good one. Will not be a good one. 258. Alright, so there's no secrets that that weigh-in's not the best. That's a 5-pound gain since September, or since my last weigh-in. And I mean, I don't really have any words. I've been screwing up a lot the last couple months. I dive in real hard, do well for a few days, fall off the wagon. I stated in my last video that my diet's been getting pretty shitty for a few weeks. That few weeks was probably a month or two, and I just didn't notice it. Going from, I think it was 244 a couple months ago to now 258. I mean, I'm a little disappointed in myself, but really it's my fault. I've been going out to eat like crazy. I've been dealing with things like just going on that I'm falling back into comfort habits. I couldn't think what I was trying to say there for a second. It's been a long day, but I'm definitely falling back into like just comforts. I'm going out to eat a lot. Eating way more than what I should. Even when I'm not hungry, I'm starting to eat again. I know that I'm trying to avoid things that's going on, or I'm just, trying to, I don't know. Super disappointed, man. It just sucks. Because, I mean, there was all year, I tried so hard. I got my diet completely under control. I was doing awesome. I beat vices that I had for a long time. And I like gradually went back into the vices. I mean, like I got rid of needing caffeine, quit drinking energy drinks, quit drinking coffee, and I mean, like I'm glad that I did that. And then I jumped back in full throttle, and I just started indulging in that. There's been a couple slips with alcohol this year, but I mean, just a bottle here and there. So I wouldn't really say I'm jumping back into that, but I know that is something that I'm trying to avoid while trying to lose weight. The fast food thing, man, like I was just gonna go out, have a good time. I was busy, so grabbed a sandwich. It really wasn't even that good, and then I got another one, and then a couple days later I got another one, and before I knew it, I'm back at getting fast food for breakfast in the morning before work. And I'm like, fuck. Like I'm just like, I'm not even hungry, it's just falling into that habit. So, I mean, I need to do better. There's not an excuse. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to soothe, I guess, aggravation. Or I'm just kind of feeling stuck. So I know that I got a lot going on that I need to deal with, and I'm not dealing with it appropriately. But I really got hit pretty hard when I seen that I gained another 5 pounds. I'm just like, fuck me. Like I'm having a hard enough time as it is. Just I don't really know how to I don't even know how to say it. I'm having a hard enough time liking me. When I look in the mirror, I get disgusted. I mean, I know where I came from. That, I used to be over 300 pounds. I was huge. I was miserable. And, I mean, I really want to lose this weight. And I'm just starting to, like, get hit where I'm like, man, like, I'm starting to give up. And I can't do that. But, yeah, let's skip that. That's just, as far as my diet goes, it has not been good for over, the last month, maybe a month and a half. But we're going to get back on track with that. I'm not going to be a little puss and whine and say that, man, like, I'm eating all this terrible food, because I can stop. I can control what I put in my mouth. Secondly, let's hit, I think what's really been bothering me a lot is, I mean, the medical debt is starting to pile up real bad again. I mean, I've paid probably close to $100,000 since 2018. We paid we paid all of it. And this year, I think I went up another 5,000 something. And I mean, it just feels like it was all for nothing. I have an amazing doctor. Don't get me wrong. He's an amazing doctor. I trust his word, which is funny coming from me because I just don't trust medical professions whatsoever. But I had 2 injections in the past 60 days. One around the L5 and then one at the L4. And they both failed. The one worked a little bit for, like a couple weeks, and then nothing. And then we tried one more time since there was a partial release. Excuse me. Second one didn't do anything. And, I've been getting hit so badly with the pains in my legs that, I feel like, that's just starting to bring me down, I guess. I'm comfort eating to, not think about my legs. And I know I need to be out here walking and getting the exercise that I can get, but my legs hurt. And it's been going on for months, so I'm starting to just lose steam. My legs were feeling better today. They was better a little bit yesterday, but when I stand for too long, they start to ache. And, with the shots being, like useless, my doctor pretty much told me that really the only next step would be a surgery again. And he doesn't recommend me get a fusion due to my active lifestyle, or the lifestyle that I want active. The lifestyle that I want to obtain, he doesn't recommend a fusion. He said they probably wouldn't do another laminectomy because it failed. My last one failed. But he said if they would do it, then he would recommend me jump on it. And honestly, I probably would. But there's no point to even go see a surgeon because we can't afford for me to be off work. So, it's like I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm just going to continue to be in physical pain all the time. It just depends on how bad the physical pain is that day. And it's not like I can explain that to somebody. It's not like talking about it doesn't help. You really are just annoying who you're talking to when you are telling them day in and day out that you're in pain. No one wants to hear that. I don't even want to hear that. So, it's just one of those things where I'm sticking to myself more. Try not to be a burden, and complain every time I have a conversation with somebody where they ask me how it's going, and I want to say, like, shit, man, my fucking legs hurt when I'm standing here talking to you. I gotta sit down, but if I sit down too long, my fucking back starts hurting more. It's not the end of the world, and I know that it could be a lot worse. And I'm a firm believer that you don't just bitch and moan. And I haven't made videos because I feel like that's all I'm going to do is I'm going to bitch and moan. This is for me. This is to get how I feel out. That way I can actually get it out somewhere. So I don't know. I think the last 9 months with my legs acting the way they are, that I just started to kind of go down a little bit, like my mood. And I knew ups and downs was going to happen. I knew that was, that's a part of this. But I just wasn't expecting a different type of symptom that I dread so much. I'm used to sciatica. I'm used to my thigh burning. I'm used to my toes being numb. I'm used to my back hurting all the time, whether it's actual pain or just discomfort. But this overwhelming strain in my legs, I was really hoping it would be something else and they could fix that, and then that would stop and I could get back into hiking all the time and doing my version of my best. But I don't know. I'm back to taking magnesium supplements, glycinate or something, I don't remember, but it's supposed to help with leg spasms and just issues in your legs. So I'm back to taking that at night just to see, if that helps a little bit. I will say I have been better off and on. Like my legs, they don't hurt as bad, even when they do start to act up. Besides, I had a very bad flare up for about 3 weeks, and it started to die down the last couple days. So there's that. But I mean, I go one day at a time. One day I'm feeling, my version of good. The next I'm going downhill. My back's killing me, or it's a deep ache, or my legs are real bad that day. So it's just hit and miss. I need to work on looking at the camera. But it's a hit and miss. Today's been good. I haven't really gotten out and done anything yet. Like I said, I'm going to walk. I'm going to do a mile here at the cemetery. I'm still not used to bitching, like, at my phone to myself. I'm still not used to that. It's like I don't know. I don't really know what to say. So, is there anything else to even put in this video? Talked about my diet being shit. My few doctor's appointments have been trash. Well, not the doctor's appointments, but the game plan has been kind of trashed with the injections not working, the surgery. Even if I could get one, I can't afford to get one right now. I can't afford to be off work. So, I mean, we're looking at 2026 is another year that I know that I'm going to be hurting. Another year that I will not, hopefully not have to spend any medical money other than paying off this year's debt. There's no point to be going to the doctor unless I have new symptoms whenever they can't do anything for me unless I go talk to a surgeon. So, I mean, I feel good about that I'd done everything I could. I tried to see if there was any kind of help that I could get besides what I've been doing. I do have a doctor's appointment next month to take another look at my legs. The doctor is doing it just to humor me. But other than that, I mean, I really got to focus, man. October, we're halfway through October. And I promised myself, I told myself this year I was going to get my shit together. I was going to do better. I was going to strive to be the best that I could possibly be, and I have failed. I was doing awesome for, 4 or 5 months. I started getting different symptoms, different pains, and then I started falling apart. But I knew that would come, and I just didn't, handle it appropriately. I didn't handle it how I should have. Even on days that I can't physically get out there and do things, I should still be eating clean. I shouldn't let myself get in my head. But that's just something that, this is a journey. I got to work on it. I got to play the cards I'm given, and I need to learn to play my hand better. I need to quit I need to quit giving excuses or allowing my excuses to keep setting me back. When I screw up one day, I need to just not be like, well, shit, I might as well screw up a little bit more today. I need to just screw up, jump back on the horse, start as if I didn't. I don't know. But before I start yapping on, I'm just going to go ahead and end this here. My next weigh-in is in 2 weeks from today. It will be below 258, I promise. It is going to be below 258. Is there anything else? Oh, lower back ability. So I was doing great on that for a couple weeks. Then I went a week without it when I had my flare up. I did it Monday. I don't know if I did it Tuesday. I did a little bit yesterday, and I did some today. I need to start getting back on the track of how it should be, but I'm trying to stick with it. Story of my life on doing something, then stopping, doing something, then stopping. I'm not really having flare-ups with it. I'm not, it's not causing me more issue. So I really need to stick with this program, and I plan to. I think that I think that the program will be good. I think that the program will help a lot if I would just stick to it the way that it's designed to be done. But yeah, there's not much more I can say to that. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to getting back on track. I'm looking forward to getting back out here and walking. Um, Hopefully my legs stay fine and don't start acting up while I'm on the walk, and my back don't start acting up. It's been doing better. It's just I'm having flare-ups and having some setbacks, and then I fall into that headspace of this isn't working, and like it's not going to help. Which this year has proven that I can get fixed or be fixed, healed, whatever. To certain extensions, at least. To a certain extent, at least. But yeah, I don't know. By next October, when I watch this again, I mean, are we going to be in the same spot where I'm saying the same thing? Am I going to watch this video and be like, shit, man, I was like doing real good and then I fell off and then I just gave up? Or will I watch this video and be like, man, I can't believe I was at that point and now I'm, doing way better. And I can't wait to see next year where I'm at. I just got to continue and I got to stay on track. I already got some meal planning going on at the house that I'm going to set up tonight. Well, probably not tonight, probably tomorrow. But we're getting back on track. We're getting there. I just had a setback that screwed with me a little bit. But, all right, I really think I'm done now. I'm going to throw on my headphones, listen to some tunes, and enjoy this walk. Catch you next time.